Hello, everybody. Hello, let me see. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Happy weekend to you all. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are fabulous like me. Look at your Janet. What do you think? Do I look fabulous? Do I look fabulous? Yes, I do look fabulous. Happy Valentine's Day in advance to you all. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you guys. Please give me likes up. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Thank you so much. Happy weekend to you all. What's today? Today is Sunday, right? Yeah, because I went to work yesterday, Saturday. So today is Sunday, and the day is almost over. Oh my goodness, it's 11:30. I'm thinking it's 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness, how are you all? I'm having conflicts. I'm so hungry, guys. And I feel like if I don't eat, I might not be able to have strength to do this live video. I won't be long because now that I even checked the time has really actually gone. You know, how are you all doing? I don't know. The conflicts look like a bit too sweet. Do they add sugar? Yeah, come and join me. Just conflicts. So. Hmm. Mm. Give me thumbs up, guys. Can you guys hear me? Oh, they can't hear me. Because I'm saying thumbs up. Nobody's giving me thumbs up. Give me thumbs up, guys. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, you guys can hear me now. I can hear myself. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. Hello, Rebecca. How are you? Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. You can hear me. Give me thumbs up. I have 10 people online and I only have 2 likes. Please, guys, give me thumbs up. Kilo day. Thumbs up. Thumbs. Bye. Put it up. It's free of charge. Okay? Free of charge. You guys, when I come on live, when I see thumbs up, it makes me feel like, okay, you guys like me, you want me to be here, you want to enjoy my, you want to actually listen to my topic. But when I'm beginning to start begging for thumbs up, I'm not begging for funding. I'm not saying you guys give me money. I'm just saying thumbs up for free of charge. I'm sorry, guys, I'm not always like this. I'm a good girl, okay? But please give me thumbs up, okay? So how are you guys? How are you guys planning your Valentines? I hope you're planning to take your spouse somewhere special. Any daddy in the house, any guy in the house, I hope you're planning to take your babe out, your wife out, and any woman in the house that have man in your life. I hope you're planning to do something special. Or it's not like a Valentine's. I think for a long time I always think that it's meant for a man to make a woman happy on Valentine's, or to buy a woman a gift. Like that woman does not have to do nada. She does not have to do nothing. It's the man that is responsible for Valentine. The man have to treat the woman special, take the woman out, buy gift for the woman, do this, do that, do that. It was like 2 3 years ago. You guys, you don't blame me. I'm not educated, so you guys don't say, how, why are you thinking that? You can't blame me. The more I'm growing, the more I'm in the society, with the social media, with everything, the more I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning things. So about 4 years ago, that's when I realized that, oh, Valentine is for everybody. It's for people that you love. It's not just for men to make women happy or to buy woman gifts and things like that. It's for women to make their man happy. Not like happy, because I believe that when you're in a good relationship, yeah, you're meant to be happy all the time. right? Apart from all this little, apart from little arguments, that is normal, but you're meant to be happy. You're meant to be happy that I'm happy I'm in this relationship. I'm happy I marry my husband. I'm happy I marry my wife. You're meant to be happy all the time. But what I'm trying to say is like, it's meant to be like a man is one that treat that woman special, like something like that, do this, do that, take the woman out, buy flower, buy gifts, buy a lot of things. Okay, so I now realize that it's not just man that can do that. Woman too can decide it. If your man, if as long as you're happy in the relationship and you know that this is what you want, it's not, you can't wait for the man to say, okay, oh baby, let me take you out. You guys learn from what I'm saying right now. Okay, learn. I always say, let me stop there. I always say, let's say I was lucky in education. I was lucky that I was born into those family that they know value what education mean, how important education is for children's life, that they send me to school. I always say I want to be a marriage counselor, you know. And sometimes I think that, can I able to be a marriage counselor? Because me, I like saying the truth. Because me, I don't have time to be saying, Pele, okay, this. I'll just say things the way things is. I remember my daughter was like, Mommy, you might not have any client too, because I said, don't worry, because all these things, you go to school to learn, like the kind of job I do now, I learn it. I was trained to do the kind of job I'm doing. So everything is about training, right? So anyway, so so if you are somebody that is, no, your husband is not planning to take you out, you can just say, husband, no, let's go out. Or if you are just in relationship, or your spouse, like, my baby, oh, honey, oh, babe, how do they call them these days? Babe, I want to take you out, or surprise your guy. Okay, don't just wait for your guy to surprise you. Or don't be angry if you know that you love the guy, you love each other. Maybe the guy is like, busy to take you out, or your husband is busy to take you out. Don't just wait for him, and after Valentine's Day you'll be upset that, you didn't even take me out. What's the point of self? Because some people can even break up with their spouse because of this Valentine's, or that you didn't even take me out. Look at this person, my friend, their friend, my friend, boyfriend take out, la da da da. If you say that you really love this man, and you know that this man have been so good to you, and you didn't see anything, why don't you surprise your man? Surprise. If you can afford lunch, how much is lunch? If you just go to a restaurant you can afford, or just buy gifts, something, just make it special, not just for we women hoping, looking up to a man to make us happy on Valentine's Day, or to buy us a gift. Not happy. We should be happy in our relationship at all time. Don't just look for that man to buy things for you. You too, you can also buy things for your man. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I hope we learn from that. I want to read this conflict, but it's so sweet. I didn't read comment today. Oh, hello, how are you? I'm fine. Edith, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm fine. I'm fine. Any other name I have here? I have a name here. I have a name here. APOS. Oh, okay. Same here. Thank you so much. You're watching me from what kind of English is that, if I'm speaking? I have, hi Janet, watching you from United States of America. Love you. Oh, thank you so much. Love you too. Your name is begin with ZAKIYA. Thank you so much. Thank you. Give me thumbs up, guys. Give me thumbs up. Thank you so much. So today, I want to ask a question before I start this topic. How many of you here are mothers? Please, if you're a mother, just type me. I need to know how many mothers is here. I have 10 people online. Please, can you give me thumbs up? Let the thumbs up be 10. We are 10 on this platform. Me, okay. Oh, TAFF. Okay, you are a mother. How many mothers in the house? This is very important. Please, if you're a mother, don't be shy to just say I'm a mother. Just put me. So all these 10 people now, is it only one mother I have here? Because I'm a mother as well. So that means there's only, okay, let me be patient. I'm sure people are, maybe people are still typing. I'll wait for like 1 minute. How many mother in the house? How many mother in the house? How many mother in the house? Only one? Oh, so there's not many mother in this place. Or you guys don't want to see anything. I know people will go and rewatch this video, because when I do live video, people always go and rewatch. My last video, I think we're 100 people online that day. Now it's like 700 people, because people went to go and rewatch. Okay, I'll just like be saying what I want to say, and then if I see more people joining, I'll ask how many people, because I came on live late. I didn't even know it's this late, honestly. I thought it was around 10, because on Sunday I like coming on live on Sunday. Meanwhile, normally Saturday is my perfect time, but I work on Saturdays, so there's no way I could come on live on Saturday evening. On Sunday, I know Sunday is good for me as well, because most people join on Sunday, but you have to be like some particular time. Some, is that how you say it in English? Particular time, because by Monday the next day people are going to work, unless it's bank holiday, or a holiday period. So I have 11 people online and 11 thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys. Can you type, are you a mother? Are you a mother? Are you watching me right now? Are you a mother? Just type just type me. Abby, does that even, yeah. If you're a mother, say me. I'm a mother too. I'm a mother of three. Okay. Me. Okay. Okay. We have two mothers now. We have two mother in the house. So now we have three mothers, because I'm also a mother. Okay. So um I'm based in UK. Anybody here that is based in UK or Nigeria or anywhere, I'm based in UK. Okay. Thank God for social media these days. Social media have make us know so much about some country that we've not been, some country that we don't even think we'll ever go to the country till our God will come. But social media have let us know so many things about different country that we've not been, and we are not even planning of going there, or maybe you've been. But social media have let us learn so much about country, and also things that's happening in another part of the world that few years back, during our mother time, nobody know if anything is happening. Okay. But now on social media is this platform that things might be happening in another state, in another country, and then you're in your comfort zone and you just open your social media and you see it on your platform. So as I told you guys earlier, um I went to work yesterday, and yesterday is my on call. So when I came home this morning, I took my shower. Normally, I don't like working on Saturday, because Sunday is meant to be a family time. But the country where I'm based, this is UK, is hard. You have to work to meet up with, and the way they do the rota, it's hard. But because I do night shift, so it's still okay for me, because by end of the day, it's kind of okay, because by end of during the day I should be spending time with the kids. But if I do Saturday night, during during the day I'll be sleeping, and that's exactly what happened. So when I came back from work today, it's 11-hour shift. My shift normally starts at 9 and I finish at 8 in the morning. So when I came home, I took my shower straight away and I went to bed, and I didn't wake up till 3 o'clock. Thank God my kid has grown. My oldest, she's 16, so she can make food for herself. My second, she's 14, she make food herself. But if their brother wants food, they normally make the. What does my son eat? My son is not a eater person like that. Someone like a eater child like that. I can just have cereal or toast and egg, things like that, which is sister milk. So anyway, so when I go to bed, I'm always relaxed when I'm sleeping, because I don't have a young child that I have to wake up and be Meanwhile, I've done that past years back, that when before I sleep, I need to make sure I've made their food, or I'll set my alarm that, oh, by 2 o'clock or by 12:30 I need to wake up to make lunch for this kids. I don't do that anymore. So even though I still kind of feel it a bit that, oh, today's Sunday, I need to spend time with the family, like the kids, but what can I do? I still need to work. We have bills to pay. And anyway, I went to bed and I sleep, and I woke up around 3. And when I came down, I make oats. Yes, this I eat oats a lot. So I add oats, and I sat exactly where I'm sitting here, and I was just I was on Instagram. I was on Instagram. I was watching some of my clip video that I put, those small video, and I was just looking at myself, and I was just thanking God. Oh God, I thank you. When I was looking back, like all those video I did in summer, because now summer they do shakara, winter I know they do shakara. I can wear one jeans for 1 month. Who cares? So, and all of a sudden I enter YouTube. When I enter YouTube, I came across this video. Summer Aku post this video. I don't know how many of you know Summer Aku. Please let me know if you watch Summer Aku. So I have 14 people online now. Please give me thumbs up. I'm talking to this topic. It refers to mothers and even fathers as well. But because I'm a woman, so I rather say the topic that I know that is fellow woman to fellow woman. So I okay, so I came across the video because oh, okay, you watched Summer Aku. Okay, Rebecca says she watched Summer Aku, so you know her very well, that she talk about pastors, about anything that is happening, about all this gossiping, the kind of stuff, anything that's happening. If I see anything on social media, sometimes I don't believe it. I have to go and watch her channel to make sure, because whatever she say, know that she will not just come on YouTube and be ranting. She'll tell you the way the thing. And if she doesn't know, she'll say, I'm not too sure. This is what they are saying. I don't know. And she'll say, if there's a video, she'll let people watch the video, and she'll say her own opinion, and she'll say everybody should leave their opinion or whatever. So I came across this video, and I click on it. This woman crying now that her daughter passed on. I don't know, is that allowed on this platform? Her daughter, is no more the school, something something, and this woman was crying. When I watched that video, good luck, dear. What does that mean, good luck? Do you mean good evening? What does good luck mean? What does good luck mean? When I watched that video this evening, I was actually crying. I was crying that could be anybody, guys. And that woman, I just pray that God should continue giving her that strength. So this woman, those of you that you've not watched the video, is this woman, she said her daughter, it's just a story that I don't even know where to start. Yes, with 4 kids, with the husband. So she was saying about how her daughter, they were doing something in school, like sport or something, and she couldn't find her daughter. All the children were coming out. She couldn't find her daughter, and all of suddenly it was just, I don't even know how to start saying the so her daughter died in the school, and she came out. She was crying out for help. She said people should help her. Why are you guys sending comments you are deleting? I don't know. Why are you sending comments you are deleting? I don't like when I'm on live and people are sending me comments and they are deleting it. I don't feel very safe. I feel a bit, what's going on? Okay, you watch. Yes. So the child is not more because that child is in the school. So she was saying something that she couldn't find her child, and she started looking for her child. So one thing I want to say, the one thing that came up my head was like, why didn't you give your child a mobile phone? A mobile phone is very important. The generation we are now, everybody have phone. I remember those days I used to say, you guys forgive me. It's not like I'm saying to, just like where I come from, we use this kind of something to, I say, "Oh, even cat and dog have phone these days." you know. So I'm like, when you are looking for your child like that and you could not find your child, you should have just dialed her number. My daughter, where are you? I know some school they always say phone is not allowed, but me, oh, even my children's school they always say phone is not allowed. But I'm saying it to me. I'm one of the mother that when it comes to, there are some rules that school make that I'm like, no, I cannot follow this rule. I'm sorry. As if you tell me my child should wear uniform, they have to wear tie, everything have to be intact. You have to wait, you have to do everything. But there are some rules that as a mother, I'm sorry, I cannot follow. I cannot follow. For example, now my they are in secondary school. Phone is not allowed. But I make sure my children takes phone because I need to talk to them. When they finish school, they need to let me know, mommy, we finish school, we are on our way home. I cannot say, oh, because the school say you cannot have phone, you cannot. Fine. When they catch them like that, have their phone, they always seize it from they always seize it from them, and then the parents have to come and collect it. They haven't seized any of my kids' phone before, but I'm always like, I'm even ready to write letter to go for parent meeting. My children have to have phone. This is very, very, very important. You need to know where your child is. This thing is acting a bit funny. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to see something. It's very sad what is happening in this world right now. Like, I'm just like, my God, people should come out and help this woman. People should just help her. She's she have that strength, like just to, oh my God, I feel her pain. I used to say when I had my son, I used to say that, oh, my son have to go to Nigeria to go to secondary school in Nigeria, for like maybe 3 years before coming back here and things like that. But when I see everything is happening, I'm like, my son is going nowhere. My son, yes, so my sister is so sad. My son is going nowhere. My son is going nowhere because, as I said earlier, like this social media have let us know about other countries. I know I'm from Nigeria. Even I don't want anybody to. I know you guys that you are here. You might not send me that message now. But people always go and rewatch. I'm saying that my voice is kind of being crying. People always go and rewatch my video. I don't want anybody to watch this video and send me nasty comment that, oh, what do you mean you don't want your son to go to Nigeria, to go and school in Nigeria? My son will visit Nigeria because that's their father's country, their fatherland. But for my child to go to school, I always say, I will send my child to the best school. You just have to know about everything. Nigeria, this is where you're from, this is where your father is from, this is your homeland. What is so special there now that all these things is happening? What is so special there now? Everything is happening. Look, the other day I was watching it. Bank, there's no peace. There's no peace anywhere. Like bank, people are fighting. There's no money. You have money in the bank, you can't get it. What is? I said the other day that this world is coming to an end. Nobody should tell me nothing. This world is coming to an end. Look at what happened in Turkey. Look at what happened in Turkey. The other day I came on this platform. I said I was very upset because my electricity did not work. My energy supplier, they took advantage of me. Like, the advantage is like they meant to send engineer. They didn't send me an engineer. I was waiting engineer also come for how many 12 hours without electricity in this cold weather. in a country that the way they make the system with lights, with the, you don't have electricity, there's nothing can be done. You cannot eat, you cannot live a normal, just say you cannot live a normal life like a human being. You cannot. I live without electricity for 12 hours, and I was complaining, I was ranting, yay, yay, as if my whole world have come into an end. But it's just electricity you don't have. And where I come from, 3 months, 1 year, we don't have light. Everybody's fine. So why should I have problem now? Because of the country I am, if you don't have it, you cannot live a normal life. And then when I now hear what happened in Turkey, I'm like, God, my goodness, I thank God. It's just electricity I don't have. How about people that lose their life, they lose their home? At least me, I have my life, my kids are okay, all my loved one is okay. It's just the electricity I don't have. But thank God I have it back. But people that lose their life, their home, they lose their parents, lose their kids. Oh my goodness. So when you look at other people's life, you thank God for yours. Excuse me. You will thank God for your life. I don't know what is the world is turning into now. So parents, make sure keep your kids safe. Keep your kids safe. Keep your kid. I know, especially when you have teenager, you cannot go with them everywhere they go. But please, keeping your kids safe does not necessarily mean you have to be going with them everywhere they go. Make sure you get them a phone, even though you don't want to get them all this kind of smartphone, all this big phone that they can download app. Because I know some parents that are like, I can never get my kids this app, or they normally expose themselves for all this yama yama stuff. I cannot. There are other phones that is not smartphone, that just button that you see. Just get your child phone. Let your children know that if you have a children that go to school themselves, get them phone. You don't have to get them smartphone. If you don't want them to be on social media, TikTok, this, that, so that they will not be wise. These kids are wise. Whether you buy them phone, you don't buy them phone, they know more than you and I. Okay, but me, I'll still say my own. In case you are one of the mom that you believe in, oh, my kids, no, I didn't buy them any phone. No, they are not exposed to social media. Nah, lie. But let me just say what you want to believe. In case you're one of the parent that entering, okay, buy your kids those phones that does not have all this app that they can download. Call me when you get to school. Mommy, I don't reach school. I'm inside. I want to enter the class. Oh, mommy, I just finished school. I'm on my way home. Mommy, I'm inside. Those of you that you are a parent that you work during the day. Let your child know. For me, there's no how I'll be busy. My work, that one of the rules in my workplace, my employer, or she employer, I want to my employer or my employee, whatever they call them, they can even be watching this video. One of the rules, you are not allowed to use your phone at work. The other day I went to work. Those of you that you don't know, I'm a healthcare assistant. I just started work, we're taking handover, and my phone rang. It was inside my pocket. I see that is my daughter that is calling me. I pick up. I will not pick. In the handover, I just excuse myself. I'm like, hello, guess what? Mommy, I have sore throat. I don't think I'll be able to go to school tomorrow. I'm like, what are you doing? I just left this house. How many minutes? It's not even up to 30 minutes. I'm at work. He said, Mommy, I just need to let you know I need to pick my phone. I don't care what they say. This is my life. This is my kids. Do you guys understand? I won't say, oh, because of my work, I'm not allowed to pick my phone. My daughter will be calling me. I will not pick it. It could be anything. No. I will still pick my phone. So it's very, very important. Make sure your kids are on mobile. Look at this woman now. It's not like I'm blaming her for anything, but she said there was a point that all the kids were coming out. She couldn't find her child. Where is my daughter? Where is my daughter? Let's say your daughter have a phone. You would have just called her. Where are you? So that you know where she is. Very, very important. My kids, they have phone. I don't want to hear anything from anybody in the school. My children have to have phone. And those you guys, you can share this video in case you know anybody, or if you are watching me that you are one of the mothers that, oh, I don't want my daughter to have phone. Oh yeah, they are all the thing. A mother once told me, because her son was in private school, so that they were just talking, so, and that was when my daughter was doing 11 plus, my first child. She was doing 11 plus, because, and how did I know about this 11 plus? With those kind of, those parents that, I want to die more because me, I'm not educated, I don't know all these things. You guys, you understand, it's not like because I'm not educated I'm illiterate. Far from it, I'm not illiterate, okay guys. But I meet with people, I meet with good people. I'm not saying, I meet with educated people, so I know all these things. Okay, so during my daughter's primary, I saw this parent, they're talking about 11 years, 11 plus exam, this kind of stuff, for your child to get into a good school. I didn't know about all this. Thank God for this parent. 11 years plus, for your child to go to best school, private school, or even it can even be public school, but it will be very good. So that is when I came about to register my daughter. Then I've started my YouTube. I think I even have some video here when I took my daughter to, she have exam. She had one, there was a time she have one exam, and I make video about it. We're going just like daily vlog or something, but that was many years back. I'm not really into YouTube then. I don't really know how to vlog. I'm just so, you know what I mean, guys. It's not now that it's your bolo internet, unless tab a video on a local. Do you guys understand? So anyway, that is how I know about all these 11 years plus, and so this me and this parents were talking. So after our son and my daughter, they don't go to the same school, the same primary, but we normally meet at the tutor place. When I drop my daughter, she too should drop her son, so we can wait and talk, or when we go and pick, we can talk about how they are doing, things like that. So I think 2 years later we met again. So we're talking, and I'm like, she was asking about private school and things like that. She was like, the private school, the son is blah 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 blah. And I'm like, private school is good because all this thing. And she was now telling me that private school, if you see what I'm here, what is happening, I don't want to enter too many details, but there's so many things that she said her son was introduced to, that she was really shocked herself and things like that. You are paying a lot of money, and then friends, this is why what led me to say this was, some of you that you say, I don't want to get my daughter a phone. In fact, I know a parent in one of my daughter's school then, that the phone she's using is not smartphone. She's using all this button phone, and she was telling me that, she doesn't want her daughter to have that phone because because of all this app, they will all this all those kind of the app that is going on, and they will expose themselves. That's why she gave her this kind of phone. But it's not true. Your child can expose her once she's out there with friends that have all this app. In fact, somebody that I also know very well, she once told me that one of her son's friend, they have this phone, but she's tried to behave herself. So when she normally, when she's going to school in the morning, she download the app. Whatever she wants to do, she do there. By the time she's going home, she delete it. This boy was telling her mom, and me and mom were talking. We're just saying about reality, about children and things like that. And she told me that is what they do. They will delete it. If you say you want to get your child a phone that is, you cannot download all this, when they go out, their friends that have smartphone, they will show them this is what is going on. They will see everything. Some of them can even be giving phone at school. So the best thing is, tọ́mọ rẹ kó lè fún wọn nísinmi o. Tọ́pẹ́ Àlàbí ló kọrin yẹn. So train your child properly. When you know that, when they say this thing about your child, you know that, it's true. Let your child be close to you. Let them be able to speak to you. Don't be saying, I'm your mommy. When you are behaving like this, I'm your mommy, I'm your mommy, I'm your mommy, I'm your mommy, they are going to put you in mommy space. Me, you're with me and my kids. When I want to be mommy, I'm mommy. When I don't want to be mommy, we are the same age. Sometimes I even act as if they are older than me. Because this kid know more than me. Sometimes when I'm talking to them, before I can say one, they've already said to mommy, we know, and this, that. I'm like, eh. In fact, what happened on social media today, that video that I watched, my daughter were not here when I was watching it. She was in the kitchen. This evening, she sat down there. She was saying, mommy, I'm watching this video. Oh, this woman, she lost her daughter in the school. My daughter, you know all these children. I say, yes, so me too, I watched the video this evening in Summer Ako's channel. My daughter went to go and make a research. Me, did I make any research? No, I just watched it based on what I saw. My daughter went to go and make a research, and she said, mommy, I make a research. According to the research, the girl went to go and buy candy. That's what they are saying on social media. We don't know, on social media, and everybody will be saying their own, but they are saying the girl went to go and buy candy with some of her friends, and then I think there's water on her hand or something, and she touched a wire or something, and she was shocked by that wire, and then one of the teacher, they pour water on her or something, and that is how she was just explaining with with the Awimbo. She was explaining all these things. I'm like, hey. So that was what happened. They say, yeah, they don't know yet, but people are saying different things, that was what happened, because by the time they reached the hospital, she was already gone, and that was what the woman was saying, truly, you know. So she's already going to make a research. So what she now know, she told me that Mercy Johnson is now involved, Iyabo Ojo is now involved. All the celebrity, my daughter was mentioning them one by one, and my daughter does not watch Nigerian movies. She doesn't know about all this celebrity much, but she was telling me about all the celebrity that's been involved, all the people that have been involved, that me, I don't know. So these kids, they know more than us. Those of you that are like, it's just my child, she doesn't know this, they know everything. So you might as well get them the phone and be watching me. For me, I'm one of the parents that I don't go through my children's phone. Yes, I'll say that now. I don't go through my children's phone, because I'm just so blessed that God just gave me the children. Because what before me, I used to do it before. I'll go and see. There's nothing that I will see that there's nothing I will see on my children's phone that they've not told me that I don't know about. They told me already. We all have I have Netflix. They all have Netflix on their app. I remember there was a time I was at work, and I'm like, because I have my account, they have their own account. So I'm like, one day I said, let me go and see what this kid is to watch. Maybe they are watching something that I don't know. So I went on library, like what they've been watching, and exactly what they've been telling me they've been watching, that's what they've been watching. So one day I was talking to my daughter. I said, I let her know. I said, I went to the library. I see that everything you've been. I said that you watched this. Well, okay, we're talking about a film. So I'm like, oh yes, I went to Netflix on your listening, and I said that you've watched it. Say, yeah, mommy, I've watched it. I'm like, now I know. If you guys watch anything, you are telling me you haven't watched it, I will know. My daughter told me, mommy, don't bother yourself. My daughter was telling me that, mommy, do not bother yourself to start checking what I've watched or what my sister have watched. We can actually watch some movie that you might say you don't want us to watch, and we can delete it, and you might not even know. But we are not going to do that. But just to let you know that it's possible that we can watch a movie and we can delete it, and you not even when you check in the library, you will not see it. If she didn't say that, will I know? It has closeness. So I remember when she turned 16, because there are some movies that they always say 15. So I know when she turned 15, okay, 1 week before she turned 15, she's like, mommy, there's this because there's this movie she always wants to watch, and she'll be telling mommy, I want to watch it. I'm like, no, you can't watch it until you're 15, unless if you want to watch it. I'll be honest with you guys. Before my daughter even turned 15, I used to watch 15 movie, and we watch it together. As long as I'm watching it with them, we watch it together. Because sometimes they don't even show anything bad. It's just, I don't know why they just put 15. I think maybe because of the language or something. I'm here with them guiding, like we watch it together. But when 1 week before she turns 15, she's like, "Oh, mommy, thank God, I'll be able to be watching 15 movie. I don't have to be watching it with you anymore." I'm like, "No, even though you're 15, you can't watch 15 movie. I need to see it first to make sure that it's something you can watch, even though you're 15." So even now, that when she was now 15, when before she watched anything, she's like, "Mommy, I want to watch this movie," or she even recommend it to me. "Oh, mommy, there's this movie is 15, can we watch it together?" "Oh, I want to go and watch it." I'm like, what is that? You say, "Mommy, it's nothing, it's not a big deal, I want to watch it." She will tell me, she won't just say because I'm 15 and watch 15. Now there's this movie that is 18. She saw the trailer the other day. She will say, "Mommy, I really want to watch this movie. It's 18, but I know you are not going to allow me, and I don't want to watch it." I say, "If it's not that bad, we can watch it, but I don't think so." When I watch it, I'm like, "No, no, no, no. Even me, I cannot watch it. It's no, you can't watch this movie." So, "Mommy, okay, when I'm 18, I'll watch it." Do you guys understand? So this is the kind of closeness that your children will be able to talk to you what they want to do. They'll be able to tell. It's not like they'll be scared, because any parent that make their children be scared of them, they'll be doing so many things behind your back that you don't know. You are just being, how do they say it? You are just being tricked, mommy. How do they say that word? "My mom is very tricked, so I can't do this." My mom, those mother that they are very, they take every little thing, they make their children to be scared of them. They do so many rubbish thing behind that you don't know. They can't talk to you because they say, "Oh, my mom will not allow me. My mom will shout at me." You have to take your children as your best friend. You have to let them know you are their friend. They should talk to you, not outsider. Let them talk to you. Let them ask questions. Okay? Don't say, "Oh, I can't do," it is for your child to talk to you. It depends on you. It depends on the way you carry your children, the way you are bringing them up. That is the relationship I have with my kids. There was even now a time that my kid does not even respect me because the way we play, the way I play with my kids, because I'm always happy, like, "God, I thank you, I have these kids, and I promise I'll look after them properly." So there was always a time that even my oldest daughter, I remember, then she'll call me Janet. She'll just be calling me my name. Then my husband was like, the dad was like, "Don't ever let me hear you calling your mommy's name again. What's wrong with mommy?" But when she called me Janet, me, I feel it's not like she always call me mommy, but she have that moment that she just say, "Oh, Janet, oh, Janet, oh, Janet." They don't respect me because the way I that's why they tell me anything. And if anything happen on social media, if I don't know, they'll be the one to tell me, "Mommy, do you remember this? What happened today? Oh, this is what I find out on the TikTok, on social media. The video is going viral. This is what happened. This girl do this. This boy do this. Things that me, I don't know, that some children will not be free to speak to their mom about. My kids can tell me. It's not like I'm saying that oh, I'm the best mommy or something. But I try so hard. Like the world we are living in now, I need my kid to talk to me because I don't know what is going on out there. We send this kid to school. I call on my tele. That's why me, I pray, and I always say, I just say, "God, you're the one that give me these kids. I don't know anything." And it's true. Do you know anything? Do you know how? Okay, you might know how you got pregnant because you do that thing. That's why you got pregnant. But do you know how the baby grew in your tummy? When the time come that the baby wants to come out, do you know how? It's God. So it's God that make it. So I'm like, "God, you're the one that give me these children. No. You're the one that going to protect them, because me, what do I know? I don't know jack. I don't know. Not, and it's true. I don't know. It's not my doing. You protect them, be with them. But me too. I also have to do my part. Calling them. They know. The other day, my daughter, she's when she finished school, she was going to shop with her friend. All this teenage, and she called me. She said, "Mommy, I'll be running late. I'm going to the shop with my friend." So I know that my daughter have left the school premises. She's not in the school premises. She's out of the school premises. She's going somewhere. And she said, by so time, mommy, I'll be home. So time is not even up to the time before she come home. So very important, you know. You have to, don't say because my children's school, they are not allowed phone. I can't get my children phone. Now they'll be exposed to all this social media. They've already exposed themselves. They've already gbogbo ẹ lọ́mọ. Some mother am like they'll go and start knowing all this thing. Bọ́kùnrin ṣe ń bọ́bìnrin sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá làwọn ọmọ ìtì mọ̀. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí social media gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá lọ́mọ. It's up to us to be educating them on it. It's up to us to be educating them on it. The right path to take, the wrong path not to take. Abi, how do you say the word? Okay? So, it's not easy being a parent. It's very, very challenging. It's not just about, oh God, oh, me too, I want children, oh, I want a child. Hey, me too, I don't get married now. What next, children? Are you ready? It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I watched this woman interview. What is her name? This woman is so good. She acts few years back. She had one super story. I can't remember her name. She's Yoruba. When she was interviewed, she was saying something similar about Nigeria school and things like that. So she brought her kids to UK here to school here. And she said she wants to, she have 3 girls, and she said she wants to stay. She was with them, and then she have a job. Then she was paying £7.50, and then after her kids were settled, she went back to Nigeria, and she said in a week she will get 800,000 naira for a role, like a movie. And she said she gave up £7.50 for that. She said in this country, before you can make £1,000 a month, you will have do like this. That is not easy, you know. So it's not easy. But she said this kid, she said something there that I'm like, she's saying the truth. This kid did not ask to be born. You are the one that gave birth to them, so you have to be responsible. And that's what I'm doing. When I come here on my platform, sometimes it's not easy. By the time you buy this is finished. By the time you buy that is finished. It's not like I want anybody to pity me, because nobody send me message. One child they there, I don't give birth to. 2 day there. Now I say now 3 I want, and I'm happy God give me 3, because I know that it's 3 I'm capable of looking after. If I have more than 3 kids, I don't think my power will be able to reach. Okay, I remember there was a video I posted some time ago, and I got a lot of comments. Everybody was asking me, where's your husband? Where's your husband? Where's your husband? So it's the husband that will do everything. I'm talking about me. And you guys are saying, where is your husband? Where is your husband? So then that video, I'm like, when I read some comment, I'm like, okay. That video, I think one of the video I got tickets. One of the video, few video like that, I got that kind of comment. One of the video, you guys can go and watch and read comment. No wahala. Where is your husband? Where's your husband? So I'm like, so when you have husband now, when you get tickets, you expect your husband to pay for you? Or because you know the way the system is in UK, I don't know Nigeria, because me, I did not marry in Nigeria. Now here I met my husband, we marry. But the way it is, that's me. Hey, my sister, how are you? You know what? That thing, because I watched that video from beginning to, sorry guys, I watched that video. My sister Becky Connor, I watched your video to the end. So I thought maybe you were sunspot, but you said it that you are not sunspot. So I've ordered it to straight. Me, I no waste time. I've ordered it. I no waste time. Who no one look my. How are you? How is the family? I was just laughing when I was watching that video. What you were saying. Let me see. I sent the picture to my daughter to order it for me. I don't waste time at all. Thank you for sharing, yeah. Thank you so much. ah, I'm not somebody that I don't wait, but my tummy is the problem. Although my tummy is a bit flat, but I want by summer. Look, mama, show me. All my size 10. I want, when you wear it, when you wear it. Okay. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Love you so much, sis. Thank you. So, you guys, I forgot to eat my cornflakes. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ti di ẹ̀bà. So, now 3 me I get. This kid did not ask to be born. So as I was saying anyway, so it's like, where is it? I'm like in this UK here. Yeah, I remember what I was saying now. In UK here, I don't know how they do it back in Nigeria, but I'm talking from experience from UK here. UK here is like, husband have their own part that they play. Wife have their own part that they play. Okay? So me, I'm talking about my own part that I'm playing. Now, how are you, darling? You okay?
Yeah.
Your sister's gone to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
Love you too.
Come on, kiss mommy. This is my bubble. Oh! Say hello to the viewer.
Hi.
Hi. This is my bubble. My bubble. Chauffeur mu conflict.
No thanks.
You know they chop. I let no ma jẹun.
Alright, good night.
Bye, sugar plum. How you doing? You know, husband have their own part that they play. Me, I'm talking about my own. So that is it for you guys. Make sure you look after your kids. You take them as your best friend, because our parents, me bàjẹ́ gan, some Nigerian parents, I've witnessed so many that if you see the way they treat their ọmọ akọ ọmọ láyà jẹ and wash brain kí ló dé. After you be saying, my own daughter, she doesn't talk to me. How do you expect your daughter to talk to you when you are not even close to her? Yeah, come on, to sọ̀rọ̀ kan àti jágbe mọ́ àti máa fọ́ etí ẹ gbẹ́mẹ́ ọmọ ranu kí ló dé. That's why back in Africa, some children, they are being abused. Or molested, abused. Or they cannot open their mouth to say, because can you even say it? Before you can say it, amani oníranu olóṣì oníranu kí ló náà wá kí ló lọ wá ń bẹ̀. They will not even hear you out. That's why some women, grown women, you see women in their 50s, their 40s, their 30s, they are just coming out to say, when I was young, I was abused, I was this, I was that, but I couldn't talk to anybody because nobody will believe me. Àwọn bọ̀dá àgbàjà. How many of you hear Yoruba in this platform? There are some things I have to speak it Yoruba, because if I say it in English, I don't know what will happen. Àwọn bọ̀dá àgbàjà, they will ask you, come, mama, dey wá bá mi ra nǹkan. Wọ́n máa tọwọ́ bọ̀yàn nídìí, máa ṣe rubbish, and you cannot even see anything. You cannot even tell your mommy. And that Africa, parents are very bad at that in Africa. Why? They are very, very bad. They don't want to listen to their child. They make it seem, I'm going to share with me, I always say it. Some of you here, you know my story already. Age 9, I went to go and do maid. That is my own story. I've never experienced, like, when people always come out that, oh, I was abused when I was a child, I was sexual. I didn't experience that. If I experienced, I would have come out here and shared. Now that I can talk, I have platform, but I was never. My only challenge I went through was age 9. I went to go and do maid. I went to go and live with some rich people that I work for them. They pay the money for my father or my uncle. I don't know where that money goes. I never receive any money. That was my own challenge. But I experienced something similar when I was a child. And I'll share with you guys. And why did I say this? Because of our parents, the way they take this. You cannot, the way we that we in abroad, the children we have now, they are free to come and talk to us about, I don't want to say the name, I don't know why that's not allowed. Like they are, my 14-year-old can just talk to me, mommy, I want to talk to you about woman and man when they meet. Okay, things, they are free to say the words. You guys understand? But in Africa, we are not allowed, because you cannot even open your mouth to kill up me. The fear, you cannot even say it. Do you guys understand? They've put that fear in you, like you see it like, no, that those words are not nice to say, you cannot say it. That's why some children, they need help. At one corner they are being abused. Who can they talk to? They are scared to say it, because sometimes nobody will believe them, or sometimes when they want to say, like, oh no, she again my son only ran, oh no, she bushima, all those, please. Okay. Okay, now I want to say this. When I was living with those of you that I was, when I was living with my grandma, because I started living with my grandma age of 3. Okay. And that's my mommy's mommy. May her soul rest in perfect peace. She's passed on now. I lived with her from age of 3 till I was 9, and then I started coming to Lagos, Nigeria to do me. Okay, so when I was living with her, one day she asked me to go and buy something, and it's in a village. When next I travel, I'm gonna take you guys to that particular village. Nobody lives there anymore, but I'm going to take you guys. I plan to do that last year when I went, but I felt sick. I even said to one of my videos that I want to take you guys to where I actually stay with my grandma before I started coming to Nigeria. But I felt sick last minute, so I couldn't go before I came back to Lagos, Nigeria, before I came back to London here. So one day my grandma sent me to go and buy something, and we live in a village, and in a village, they kind of, the road they have, it's a small road that you see bush here, bush there, that you have a small road. So he sent me to another village, a village that, if I can recall, that village, from our own village to that village, I think it took take me like 15 minutes walk. So she sent me to go and buy something. So when I was going, I think it was in around 11:30, 12. When I was going, the road, there were nobody, because that kind of time, maybe people is in the farm, or so the road is very quiet. So I was going. As I was going, I saw 3 boys. They are my age, but let's just say maybe they're a bit older than me. And then I will say maybe I was around 7, 8. I could remember clearly. I could remember as if it was yesterday. And the way I see them, they are in their maybe 11, 10, 11, 12. So as I was going, and they started, I was just going, and they were going. Wait, was I going or I was coming? I think I've already bought what I wanted to buy. Yeah, I've already bought what I wanted to buy. I was going home. Okay, so this is, I don't know whether you guys can see my hand. So I was coming from the village like this, and to turn like this is our own village. So if you don't want to turn like, if you are coming like this, if you want to go, you can go straight to the stream, because we live very near the river or stream or whatever. So you can go straight. So I was coming like this, it's just, I was coming like this, so they were coming like this. Okay, so when they were coming, I was coming, and I think they were coming from the stream. They went to go and swim, they were coming, so I was coming. So when I want to pass, they kind of started following me with funny move. So when I was walking, they saw 2 of them. So they started following me, and they started saying this word. I don't know how many of you understand Yoruba here, but I can't say it in English, but I'll try to. So like, I'm about my soon lane you. 2 of them were saying it, and one of the boy was saying, you guys leave this girl. Me the remaining 2, and one of them was like, hey, I'm going to have something with this girl today. I'm going to have something with this girl. And the other guy and the other boy was laughing like, yeah, 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 yeah. And because I said there were 3 boys, and one of them was like, please leave this girl alone. Oh. Leave her alone. Oh. I don't want any problem. Oh. Leave her alone. Oh. So when they said that, my heart was good, but so I started running, I started screaming. I was screaming and I was running, and they started running, chasing me. So I hear somebody in the I heard somebody in the bush cutting a tree. So I was screaming, I was running, and this boy were running after me, and these two boys were running after me, and this one particular boy was like, leave this girl alone, leave her alone, I don't want wahala, I don't want problem. Oh. So I was screaming, I was running. I still have maybe like 3 minutes to enter our village. So I was screaming, I was running, they were running following me. So when they were running following me, I I'm trying to so when they were running following me, I was just running, and I was able to get into my village. When I was getting to my village, they turned back. So meanwhile, when they turned back, I went to my grandma. So I started crying. When I started crying, my grandma wasn't. I said, it's those boys. They were chasing me. They were saying that they're going to have something. Oh, no, before I can even mention that name that they said they're going to have something, my grandma, shut up your mouth. I'm like, eh. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Why would my grandmother tell me to shut up my mouth? Why can't you allow me to say what these boys were saying they are going to do to me? She didn't even allow me to say. She feel like that is appropriate words. Appropriate. Does that English make nice sense? That is appropriate word for a child like me to be saying. But this is what the boys are saying. So meanwhile, I told you guys I was hearing somebody cutting. It was one of my uncle. Okay, one of not like relative uncle, but one of the uncle that live among the village. So my grandma came out, my grandmother, okay, let's go, and but that is not my point. I'm still gonna tell you what happened to those boys, but my point now is because of what I'm saying. My grandmother did not even allow me to finish saying. Before I can open my mouth, that they say they are going to my grandma, shut up your mouth. Why are you saying that's how my grandmother said. Why can't I say what happened? So they've put that fear in us that those kind of words, we are not allowed to say it. It's inappropriate. Don't say it. Keep. So how can somebody be molested? How do you say that in English? Type it. Molested. How can somebody be molested? Please let us. Oh, thumbs. Oh, thank you. Thumbs up. Okay, how can somebody that maybe you have an uncle and all those agbaya uncle in Adubo is doing something to you, and you can tell your parents or even your grandma that should listen to you, because they always say when you live with your grandparents they spoil you, they listen to you, they hear what you're saying. Look at mine now. She doesn't want to hear me saying that because she thinks it's an appropriate word. I shouldn't say it. Even if it happens to you, say nothing. Don't say it out. Okay, if I don't say it out, how can I be able to let you understand the situation? Okay, anyway, so my grandmother, let me finish the story, what happened to those boys. So when I said that to my grandma came out, my grandma was like, okay, let's go, I need to look for those boys. So when we're going, we met that my uncle, one of the village uncle. I call him uncle, but we are not related. Okay. We saw him coming, and we're like, when my grandmother was now telling him that this is what happened. Oh, Johnny was just coming that she saw 3 boys and they were chasing her, saying all this kind of thing to her. My uncle said, oh, those 3 boys, I saw them when I was coming. Oh, were you the one screaming? Oh, I was in the farm. I was in the bush cutting tree. I said, oh yeah, I heard somebody cutting that, and I started screaming, and nobody came out. He said, oh, I was the one, but by the time I came out, I didn't see anybody. So my uncles follow my grandma well. Those boys were still doing you know, they were just walking, playing around. So my uncle went to go and cut one how do you call it, one one oh my god, this English, one branch of the I won't say tree, is it tree? Just like a cane, like a cane, and started chasing this boy and started chasing them and make sure he catch them. And was like, what were you guys? My uncle, because a big man, catch them. So what are you guys telling? So the 2 of them that was saying, especially that particular one that was saying, I'm gonna have something to do with you. He denied it, and he was saying, no. The other one that said, don't do anything to this guy. I don't want to allow. I said that one said that one was telling them to leave me alone, that they should not touch me. So the one that was saying he was going to touch me, he was not denying that. No, 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 no. I was one that is saying, you guys don't do anything to her. That I don't want to wahala. I was one that was saying it. I said no. You are the one that was saying this. He was one that said, you guys don't do anything to me. So my uncle made sure that I flog them properly. That next time in your life, when you see any children or you see any girl passing, don't you ever chase that girl, or don't you ever open your stinking mouth and say those words. He flogged them properly. I flogged them. Say, go home and call your mommy and your daddy to come and meet me. The reason why I flog you. Go and report yourself to them what you just said to this innocent girl. And that is how that case closed. And they went, we never see them, and I don't hear anything from them. Okay, you guys understand? So I have never been in a situation that, and this more or less, this like my age mates, you guys understand, these are my age mates that they're just messing around saying all sort of thing. But what I've normally heard, that when people are saying, oh, I was abused when I was a child, normally it can be young girl with a grown man. Do you guys understand? I have never, even with my age mate or with a grown man, no. That was only one incident that happened to me, and it's not like anything even happened. They were just saying that, and thank God I was able to escape it. I don't know if I didn't escape. I don't know what they would have done to me. These kids, they were young. They are like 10, 11, 12. So they know all these things. Do you guys understand? When I scream, but my uncle beat them, I'm sure they will never try that again. I'm sure wherever they are now, if if I mean, if they're still alive, I don't know. I'm sure maybe they are remembering now, or maybe before maybe when they are grow up, to have a girlfriend too, they will remember that beating. I'm sure they will remember. You guys understand? So this is what I'm saying. What bring me to say this topic is because of what I was saying, that some parent, Nigerian parent, I won't, maybe African parent in general, because UK parent now, obodo imbo parent now, they want to hear, because they will teach your children in school anyway. You guys understand? I remember there was a time my daughter brought a book home. She was in primary then. She brought a book. How you can, mommy and daddy normally have baby, and they were showing everything, like how mommy daddy will travel inside mommy. How daddy will travel inside mommy. Money travel. Lots of money travel. Lo. Did it take long? When I see that book, I'm like, look at the book they are giving these children to go and read. I was ashamed to look at that book. But my daughter was reading. They see it as nothing. This is, okay, reality, this is what happened. But, do you guys understand? Some parents still feel like, no, they should not know, they should not know. I remember years back, just before the COVID, I was actually talking to a parent. And that parent was telling me, oh, I told my daughter nobody should touch her. They are Muslim, okay? She said nobody should touch her. Any appropriate place, if they touch her, she should report. She should tell me straight away she come, or she should report to the teacher, or even though the teacher, I'm like, no, money me. I didn't tell my children to say, you have to tell your children, you have to teach them, you have to let them know everything, all these things. I'm like, okay. In fact, one day we were saying something, and she said, I cannot believe. My daughter asked me a question and I don't know how to answer. If your daughter asks this kind of question, how will you answer? I say, hey, me, I don't know. She said her daughter asked her that, mommy, because they were teaching them in school how about body, about women. I'm trying not to say the word in this platform, about mommy and daddy, how a man and woman can do that thing. And she said her daughter was now asking her that, mommy, if a man is doing that thing to woman, does it hurt? I'm like, she said, what will you say? I'm saying, me, I don't know. I don't do. Why did she not ask in the school they should give her, because I know, but there are some things that we're like, how am I going to, because as a mother, in a way, you'll be like, how can I tell my child this? Okay, so I should go and tell you that it a sweet person or it a hot person. Yeah, because in my mind I'm like, imagine if this happened to, so if I go and tell my daughter that this thing a hot person, I be, should I say It's sweet and pain. I don't know how to put it. I don't know. But later on, she told me that she asked one of her auntie, and her auntie, and I learned from that what her auntie said. She said her auntie said, "Oh, you just have to explain to her in a way that she will understand, because you don't want her, because now that she's asking this kind of question, you don't want the situation that you might not, you know the answer, but you're not giving her. If she went outside and they give her the answer in the wrong way, that's the one she'll follow. So you have to educate them on this kind of thing. But at least we can talk about it. We might not enter the full detail with them for that kind of age, but the more they are growing, I'm sure they will know. Like my 16-year-old now, I'm sure she know all this thing already. She know that they've educated her. With 16-year-old in this country, they know how these things. It's not like they are doing anything. But even though I told my daughter, please, if you have boyfriend, let me know. If a man want to kiss you, let me know. Let me know everything. Don't hide anything from me. I remember when my daughter started secondary school. I think when she was in year 9, she came home. She was like, "Oh, mommy, a guy told me he liked me." That day, I started crying. I started crying, guys. I started crying. I say, "Hey," and I tried to hide it. And then she discovered, and she was like, "Mommy, why are you crying?" I said, "I'm crying because I'm happy you are able to tell me this. I'm so happy." And you guys, you don't know, I know, you guys, do you know why I was crying? I was crying for joy. Do you guys, it's not like I was crying that, I was crying for that joy that, hey, a guy is telling my daughter that, "Oh, I like you." He just say, "I like you." Okay. I said I was crying because I was here. I was available. I was ready to listen to you, to talk to me. I remember when a guy first told me they like me, my mom were nowhere to be found. I don't have anybody to talk to. I couldn't talk to my mom that a guy tell me they like me. So those kind of things give me emotion, and I was crying for like, "Oh my God, I thank you because I'm here. My kids can actually talk to me about things like this." And I let her know. I always tell them, especially my 16-year-old, because my 14-year-old, she's baby, my 16-year-old, when I talk to all of them, but that 16 year, I say, don't let a boy say, "Oh, follow me to this corner, I want to show you something." Oh. Don't follow anybody to any corner. Oh. Don't go corner with anybody. If they want to talk to you, let them talk to where everybody is. Don't follow any boy to any corner. He said, "Mommy, I don't even have boy. What are you even talking about? What?" Blah, blah, blah. My daughter be telling me, I'm just saying. Don't let anybody say that. If she wants to, I remember if she I remember there was actual last year, was it last year, she had a birthday party, and she said, "Mommy, my friend is having a birthday party and we are going." I said, "Will there be boys there?" They said, "Yeah, Mommy, there will be boys and girls there. This is our school. We are friends in school." I said, "I need to know their parents." My daughter was like, "Mommy, why are you embarrassing? Why do you have to know everybody? Do you think I'm in primary school that you have to meet up with the parents before I go to their..." But I pick my daughter. I make sure I know the parents who is doing birthday. I drop my daughter in their house. When party finished, I went there. I picked my child. And my daughter, sometimes she'll be upset. "Mommy, when are you going to do this? How can't I go by myself? All my friends, they go themselves. Is you be carrying me up and down? I'm even ashamed." And I remember my daughter want to go to a particular party. I'm like, the only way I can let you go is for me to drop you and pick you. The only way I can allow you to go is for me to drop you and pick you. I'm like, "Okay, Mommy, I will not go because I'm embarrassed. My friends, they go themselves. Their mom don't drop them, but you, I will see you dropping me. They can even be making fun of me that you're mommy's girl. Mommy, your mommy take you everywhere you go." I said, "Okay, I'll drop you in a corner that I will promise your friends will not see me. I'll drop you and I'll and when you finish, call me. I'll go and hide in one place and then I'll pick you and then you go." He said, "No, she didn't go to that party. She didn't want me to drop her. But I enjoy doing it. I enjoy. Do you want to tell me anything?" Okay. Not like sugar plum. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy. I remember my 14-year-old the other day, she wanted to go out. She told me, "Oh, Mommy, I want to go out with my friend." I said, "No." And she wasn't happy about it. She told me, "Mommy, why don't you allow me to go?" I said, "Don't worry. You go. Wait. There's time for everything. There's time for everything. I said, now that I have the power, authority over you, let me use it. Very soon I will not have, I cannot tell you to sit down there. Very soon. Very soon I cannot tell you sit down there. I cannot even say when you are eating will I tell you sit down there. The country in my country, whether you are 25 or you are 30, as long as you are still living under your parents' roof, when they say sit down there, you have to sit down there. Toma beer that go did they can wear. But in this country, when they are 18, they are allowed to do anything they want. So I say now I have the power over you. I have the authority. Let me use it. Because there will be a time that I cannot tell you you cannot go. Sit down there. You cannot sit down there because I cannot go to but I'll still try my best, to say sit down there. But if I say sit down there, I say, Mommy, I don't want to sit down there. What will I do? I can't do anything. But now, because she's still underage, I say sit down there because I have the power. So let me use it. Okay? So that, who is that? So, that is it all. Assume our money, the way the world is going now. Parents, Nigerian parents, African parents. You have to look after your children. Treat them as your best friend. In case you are just joining, I wonder what I'm eating. I'm eating cornflakes. I was hungry earlier. And I'm like, if I don't eat, I won't be able to have strength to talk. So, I thank God, it's not easy being a parent. It's very, very challenging. It's not just about, I want to have a children, I want to have a child too. Are you ready? Are you ready to raise this kids? Are you ready? It's very, very challenging. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's only God, I didn't know it would be this hard to raise a child. It's not about the expenses God is providing, but you want to make sure you keep them safe. Their safety is very, very important. When they are at school, you have to. I remember my sister, I don't know whether she's still here, Becky Connor. Hello, love life with Lane. How are you, sis? Happy Sunday. Sister Becky Connor, are you still here? If you are still here, send me comment, let me hear. How are you, sis? Come and join me, chop. At the chop conflicts. Thank you for the likes. Sister Becky Connor, are you still here? Maybe she's gone. There was time she was doing live video. And she said her daughter went somewhere. That day, you think is my daughter that was not around. My heart was that with that her daughter. Like, hey, because I'm waiting for her. She's not here yet. I don't know whether she was doing live video that day. She said she's waiting for her. That's why she's doing live video. I'm like, hey, that night. I am good, you better be. Why want to be good? We are looking after you now. We are taking good care of you. I know you are good. I know. Kilometer is any good. Can't chop. I was talking about parents in general. How moms should get close to their children, especially moms, because sometimes dad dad don't have patience. Although I won't say that some dad actually have patience even more than mother. It depends. But me, in my own family, I have patience. I have patience more than their dad, and even in my own family, like my own parents, my mom have patience more than my dad. I think it's like generation like that. My grandma have patience more than my grandpa. So it's like that. So I'm just telling because this video going viral in Nigeria. One lady lost her daughter in a Nigerian school, so she came out on social media. People should help her, blah 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 blah, something something something. So it's like, we are all mothers. Nobody pray for bad thing to happen to your children and things like that and things like. So we're just talking about that, how you can get close to your children, how you can make your children becoming your best friend, so that they can talk to you. And that is the only way you can win their heart, when they talk to you. When my daughter, she come out, she tell me things, but when I'm not close to her, she be able to tell me any of this. And it's not everywhere your children, your daughter want to go, you say go go go, especially school trip. Me, I'm always so scared for my, especially few years back when they in UK here, sometimes they'll be like, hey, something happened, that's not our portion, we reject it, we rebuke it. God will continue guiding our children in Jesus' mighty name. Sometimes they'll say, hey, it's 20 people load, these 20 children that go, is 18 that will come back home. Jesus. School trip, I always pray. I don't want make them not even say school trip. Most now I allow them to go. What can I do? But there are some school trip that I'm like, if my mind did not say they should go, I say do not go. Do not go. Yeah, yeah. It's God will make them also listen. That's very important as well. Yeah, you said, yeah, that's a good talk. Yeah, because some kids, they don't listen. Thank you, amen. Oh. Some kids don't listen. It's hard. Some kids don't listen. Some kids do not listen. They make life tire parent. In fact, some people, some when you see some children like this, you be like, na person born this one. Na person, a woman get pregnant to you and carry you for 9 months. So I don't know. And sometimes it's a curse. It's a curse. Yeah. There's a lot of things that is happening now. A lot is happening in this world. A lot is happening. Okay. The other day, I was on Facebook. I don't know how I came across that video, because normally people that I follow, I'm so boring on Facebook. Okay. People that I follow on Facebook, they are Jebota people. You guys understand? People I follow on Facebook, they are Ajebota people. They are, you know what Ajebota mean? Like people that they don't show action. They are those posh posh. They don't make life difficult for anybody. They share wetin they share, like the real life. I don't know. I don't follow those kind of people. I'm very boring. The people kind of people I follow, they are Ajebotas. Okay. Okay. The USA. Oh, okay. Thank you. So that day I was on my Facebook account, because I have two Facebook accounts. One of my Facebook page is Bosse Ubeji, and one is Janet Ubeji. Okay, so if you want to follow me on Janet Ubeji and give me likes, because I'm trying to get monetized there, guys. Okay, so, and share. Okay, just type Janet Ubeji, my Facebook account come. So I think I was on, no, because with Janet Ubeji, I don't, that one is personal, like it just kind of like YouTube platform for me. Okay, but my normal Facebook account, Bosse Ubeji, I was there, I was scrolling, and I came across this video. I don't know how I came across that kind of video, because the kind of people I follow, as I said earlier, they are jebotas. They know everything. I'll just come. I can be on Facebook for 30 minutes now, and I'll come off, and I'll be on social media, other platform, and they'll be like, the video is going viral on Facebook. This thing is happening, and I'm like, but I've been on Facebook. I've been on Facebook for the past 30 minutes, and I did not see this kind of video. So I don't follow those drama people on Facebook. Okay, so I was scrolling, and I saw, okay, the picture is here, but I actually screenshots. So they arrest this, I don't know how many of you might as well come across the video as well. So they arrest these couples that they're maltreating their two boys, their own biological children, their own biological. They arrest them, like they got a report from the neighbor that they are maltreating. So they show the kids back. They are back. It showed that they've really hammered these kids. I'm like, how can you maltreat your own child that you give birth to? This one no be this one no be um this one no be last song. Is maybe it's a curse. That's why I say it's a curse. Because how can you beat your own child? You can't. How can you maltreat your own child that you, let's say if they were adopted now, say maybe because they are adopted. They say they are the biological parents of those two boys, so and they hammer them like that. That's why I say it's a curse. It's a curse. Some things that some people do, it's not like they want to do, but it's a curse that is laying on. And some of you might disagree with me. You to also talk about Bible. Okay. 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 Maybe my next life I'll do video that will invite you and then you come and preach to us. I'm a Christian to be honest, but I'm not really a Bible person to be honest. I don't know much about Bible. Okay? I know few, but I don't know much. So, why is this thing showing? I say it's a curse. Some of you might be wondering what do I mean by curse. I will tell you, if I'm telling you guys something, you guys just believe me, okay? I told you guys, those of you that maybe you are just joining, you don't know, and you don't know my life story, okay? Or maybe you're just passing by, you came across this live video. I said I was age 9 when I started doing maid. Okay, maid, like maid, like house girl. You go and live with a family where you do cleaning, you do cooking, you do everything, and you won't go to school. You have to be in the house doing cleaning 24/7, 7 days a week. Okay, don't worry, my next live, okay, my next live video I will do, yes, I would there's a way that I can invite somebody to do. You can see the way you are seeing me now. You also come on live, so the audience will be seeing me, they'll also be seeing you, and you'll be preaching. If that would be nice, once in a while we should be doing that. I think it's gonna be really really nice, and that will make some of us that we don't know Bible will know more about Bible, and that will even also help we that we are asking God for something. God will also answer our prayers quick, for prayer point and things like that. So I told you guys I was in age 9 when I was doing maid, and I've seen so much, I've experienced so much, I've witnessed so much. Okay, so when I say it's a curse, it can only be cursed for you to maltreat your own blood, your own child that you get pregnant to 9 months and you push. It's not easy to push baby out. Oh, many of you are mother here. Even some people that they say, me, I did not go through normal labor. They have to, I do cesarean. Even to do cesarean is not easy. I have some friends that they give birth to their children that they didn't give birth natural. They use cesarean and they tell me the side effects, all of them different side effects. Some people have leg ache, some people have bad ache, a back ache, some people they place. In fact, somebody that I know very well, although that one is in Nigeria, where they do cesarean for, that place they have not healed after many years. She's still struggling with it. So it's not easy to give birth. Is what have advantage also have disadvantage. Whether they cut you, whether you do it naturally, you still feel the pain one way or the other. So I say this must be a curse. This is why I say it's a curse. Is like some of you might disagree with me. Now, what did I mean by it's a curse? Something that's not. I know what I'm saying. Sometimes that's why we always pray that whatever our parents have done, one of our sister here that is trying to preach us Bible, you will know this. Some of the some of the thing that our forefather have done, that they did not wait to face the consequences, it could be their children or their children that will suffer it. That's why me, when I'm praying, I also pray that God, don't let me suffer for what I don't know anything about. Oh. My forefathers, if they are the one that sin, or my grandpa, if they are the one, even my parents, if they are the one that sin, Father Lord, don't let me to come and suffer it, or my children, or my grandchildren. Let it just die like that, or let God just forgive them and don't let it exist, or something like that. I just know how to talk to my God. She will not comprehend. So sometimes what your parents will do, that's why it's not you, your parents might not suffer it. I always tell myself, and I always tell my children, that don't do anything bad in this life, because if you do anything bad, you might not be the one to suffer it. It might be your children. That's why if you want to have kids, if you are living in this life, this world, eh, and you know you want to have kids, do not offend anybody. Do not do anything bad to any other person. Something that you know that when they do to you, you won't be happy. Don't do it to anybody. Okay? Something that you know that is not good. Even though you know that if they do it to you, you'll be happy. But you know that when you do it to other people, they won't be happy. Don't do it to them. Because you suffer it. Or your children will suffer. Even though your children did not, you think, oh, I won't even suffer it. It's my kid that will suffer. Well, you suffer it for heaven. So it's better don't do that. Be good to everybody. I experienced one. The first place I went to go and work, excuse me, my throat is a bit itchy. The first place I went to go and work, if anybody's watching me from this platform and you know Lagos very well, you know Nigeria very well. The first place I worked when I was age 9, when I came to Nigeria, that was 1991. Yeah, 1991. The first place I went to work, I don't understand Yoruba, I don't understand English, I don't understand anything. The only thing I could speak was my dialect, Egun. That is Fangbe. It was in Eko Gangan. How many of you from Nigeria? Tell me Eko Gangan. Hello, you are welcome. Oh, Eko Gangan. Oh, thank you. Oh, I just have some more comment. Elizabeth. Love from USA. I have a lot of people from USA. I think I'm gonna come there one day. I think I have more followers in USA more than UK here. Okay, so how many of you know Lagos, Nigeria very well? So I was a co that I was working. So you know those house that like story building. There'll be one floor, there'll be second floor, and then third floor. Sometimes they even have fourth floor, but we are in third floor. Please come. I will come. Don't worry. People from USA. Is it USA? USA. Yeah, you're from USA. Hey, USA. I have a lot of people there that always say, "Oh, from USA, from USA." I'm gonna come there. So when I'm coming, I'll let you guys know. So, we are living the top. It's a story building. Okay, so there's ground floor, and there's middle, and then up. We are up. So the middle, there's a boy there called Sunday. He normally work. He too is doing maid. Okay, and I believe that we are the same maid. We are the same age. If it's maybe it's 1 year older than me or something, but I believe that we are the same maid. So he's working there as a houseboy. He's from Togo. He's not from me. I'm from Republic of Benin. Okay, let's just put it like that. I'm from Republic of Benin. Don't ask me nothing. I'm from Republic of Benin. You get it? You don't get it? Forget it. Okay. Okay. He's from Togo, and he's working there as a maid as well. Come on, my African sister. Thank you. I will come. Don't worry. Are you from USA as well? So this boy, we normally talk because he's from Togo. I'm from Benin. We don't speak the same dialect. Although you know what, when I'm speaking, He cannot hear me, but I can hear what he's saying, kind of. I don't know, but I can hear Togo. It's not like I can hear the language, but the kind of the way the language is somehow. Oh yes, okay, thank you. I can hear when Togo people are speaking. I think Benin people can actually listen to some of the words they can hear. But when we are speaking, I don't think I maybe they can hear us. Well, I don't know. I've never speak language in where Togo is, and for them to say, "Oh, I know what you're saying," but I have stay where Togo people are speaking that I could hear what they are saying. Do you understand? Somehow. Okay, so that if you see the woman, this guy, this boy is working with, fine woman, like a very beautiful woman. And when I see this woman, me when I'm fetching water, when I see her going out, when I greet her, I say, "How are you? Pele, my dear, pele, come and dada." She'll greet me, she'll be so nice to me. Meanwhile, you have a boy that you are mistreating. Okay, so that they went to, there's no light, so there's no water, so we went to go and fetch water. They live in the middle, we live up, so we went to go and fetch water. So when I was down to, god, ah people are wicked. So I went to go and fetch. Sometime when we are fetching water, when we are washing clothes, we always talk, we are just young kids that we're meant to be with our family, but we're sent to some family to go and work because of money. It's sad, guys. It's very sad. Okay, I don't want to cry. God have taken all my sorrow away. I don't want to, ah only I know where that boy is today. I know he would have been a big man. So that particular day, there's no light. So I went down to fetch water, and he was down as well, because we have a conga. I don't know what it is, like borehole you guys call it. So we normally take, that hole that you put bucket and you pull it up. We call it conga. I think they call it borehole or something in English. I don't know. Anybody that know, you can leave the name so that people can. So we're fetching. I was fetching water, but he was there. He just sit down in one corner, and he was doing like this. I can see he was so much in pain. I don't know what's wrong with him. And I was talking to him, he wasn't responding, because we always talk, we are just young kids. We talk, like kids talk, like can just say, "Oh, how many water are you fetching?" You can say, "Oh, I need to fetch water inside the toilet, inside the oh, Jenny, I'm going to wash clothes after that. I'll do this, I'll do that." We just talk. So I can see that day I was when I went to fetch, I saw him and I was talking, because normally we talk, he cheer up, he talk to me, we talk to each other. And then that day I was talking to him, he wasn't responding. I can see that I was in so much pain. His name is Sunday. I'm like, "Sunday," because we speak Yoruba. "And why are you not talking to me? Kí ló dé mo ti ń bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ tó dá mi lóhùn? Kí ló ṣe é?" And he was like, "My back." I'm like, "What is wrong with your back?" And then he pulled, oh my god. Give me a moment, guys. Then he pulled he did like this. So I'm like, what is there? So I used my hand to pull the stop up, and I saw right here, I saw a burnt iron mark. Guys, iron, hot iron new. It's not like they use pen and pencil to draw it. So iron, I saw the mark of iron on her back, on his back. I'm like, what is this? He said, he started saying he's in pain, he's hurting him, his iron, his madam used iron to burn him. I'm like, how? What happened? Did you break anything? What did you spoil? He said, no, that is not what happened. That what happened was he was ironing, and then he slept off, and then I think he left the iron on the clothes, and the clothes burned. And the madam got really upset that, "Oh, you burned my clothes, then I'm going to burn you too." So the madam take the iron and burn on his back. And this boy, you guys, let me tell you, we wake up. Sometimes we wake up around 5:30, 4. This boy have wake up 4, and this boy will be working till midnight before he'll sleep. Eh? So he was tired. I guess he was tired, and that was why he slept off and he burned the clothes. And the madam take the iron and burn his back. And he burned his back. That is somebody's son, a woman, a fellow woman like her that got pregnant. When you are pregnant, sometimes we have money sickness for 9 months. You cannot eat your favorite food, or some things that you cannot eat when you are normal. When they give you trouble, that what kind of nonsense food is that's what you want to eat when you're pregnant. You carry that labor room, you give birth to that child. And somebody will now, can she use iron to burn her own pikin? No, she can't. And when you see this madam, she's always nice to me. When you greet her, báwo ni, bọ́sẹ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́, pẹ̀lẹ́ my dear, báwo ni, kó ṣe dáadáa, be a good girl, do well. And you go and your own house boy that you're meant to be caring for, you born. That boy was in pain. I'm like, wow. So that's why I say it's a curse. Some people, what if it curse Lara? Yes. It's something I saw like this with my koro. Nobody say, somebody tell me I hear. I see it like this. This side. The iron mark was there. Iron. Oh, there Lara. So imagine this boy. Or this Eleda. I don't know what they call Eleda for English. Ti Eleda ọmọ yìí bá ní, you do this. Or even the boy self can, you don't know. Mo Eleda only, everybody only Eleda here. You don't know. Or maybe this parents, this boy parents or this boy family man, I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's them that do this particular story I'm talking about. We are just talking that this kind of things happen. I'm just using this story for example, okay? What I'm saying maybe it's a curse. Some of you might not get it. Like, why will I say it's a curse? Like, some people are just meant to be wicked to their children. Sometimes it's not, it's not normal. It's abnormal. It's abnormal. I'm trying to speak posh English for you guys. It's abnormal. Maybe this family have placed cause that, you born my own child like this. This is how you born your own child too. This is how your children born their own child too, or they must their own children too. And that cross is seal. And you are living your daily life. You've born somebody speaking now. She is not your picking. That's their own problem. You are living your life. You are doing this. You are doing that. You might not live in this life to suffer it. But how about the children you leave behind? They might suffer it for your own wickedness that you've done, and you didn't wait to suffer it, although you suffer it in heaven or maybe in a hell, or you suffer it. But the one you leave behind, maybe it's your own children that will suffer it. If your own children, the curse did not go on them, maybe it's your children's children. Maybe this couple now that they are mistreating their own children, maybe it's not their fault. Maybe their parents have done something somewhere, or their parents have done something somewhere that they have blamed curse on them, that you do this. This is how you be beating your children. This is how you be beating your children like animal, well, I hope that is allowed. This is how you be beating your children like, those kind of. And then it start happening. Maybe it start happening to their own children or their own grandchildren because of what their ancestors have done. This is what I mean. It's a curse. Some things that is happening in the world that you're like, God, why me? Why? Why? And I'm praying every day, and I don't do bad to anybody. What your ancestors have done. That's why you need to pray hard. You don't just pray that God bless me. I need money. Put food on my table. I need to buy the best car. My friend buy the Gucci bag. Me too, I must get it. All that one is unnecessarily. What we need to be praying for now, because the way the world is happening, what is going on in this life now, everything has been coming to pass. Everything don't happen. As I say, this life is coming to an end. But everything is happening now that what the thing that the ancestors have done, some of the thing that is happening now, that people are just doing, some people does not even know what is going on anymore. They'll just wake up Monday and say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this. It's not their fault. It's curse. It's curse. Curse that is so sad they know nothing about. So you have to pray. We have to pray. What can I talk? People have to start praying now. You and I, even me that I'm talking, yeah, I pray. Like, how did I know that prayer? Before me, I don't pray about ancestor, whatever ancestor do, make I, affect me or my children. I don't pray of that. I don't even think of that. That my ancestors, they've lived their life, they've died, they've gone. This is my generation now. Why do I have to be praying for the sin they've done? But there's this prayers somebody sent to me about 7 years ago. Is it 7 years ago or 8 years ago? About Osofia, uh, Sylvia. I think it's called Sylvia Blessing. It's on YouTube. If you type Sylvia Blessing, I don't want to use her voice here. I don't want copyright. Although this video, I don't. Is it monetized? I don't even know. Sylvia Blessing. She was praying. She's a prayer warrior woman. She prayed that we should pray, or pray for ourselves, our children, all the whatever our ancestors have done. We should not affect. That's when I started. I wake up like, oh, this is making sense. This is making perfect sense. Do you guys understand? Because you might just be watching me here now. You don't know what your ancestors have done. You don't know. Even some of the thing, even some of us that we still have our parents living alive, we don't know the sins they've committed some time ago. Do you guys understand? So if they don't suffer the consequences, and I don't suffer it, and I have children, I have to be praying that, okay, oh God, because I have children. Obviously, my children are gonna have children. My children are gonna have children. So you have to start praying for that. So it's not just about praying for, when we are praying for protection, we also have to pray for the sin, their own sins they've committed. Do you guys understand? It's not like you love them so much, that's why you're praying for them in the grave, wherever they are. But because so that those things will not affect your generation or your generation to come. Do you understand? That's why I say it's a curse. Some of it is a curse. It's a curse. Look at somebody. You guys don't know me, that when I'm ironing, those days when I'm not really good at how to handle iron. When I'm ironing, my iron can burn. You can see this is iron. Can you see this is iron? And I know how painful it is. All this small mark. This small mark, if iron burn me, I know how painful it is. Talkless of iron, big iron, you burn somebody picking. Eh? And you get away with it, and you think God will not ask you, why did you do it? Eh? People are wicked though. People are wicked. We have to be praying. It's not just about God, I want the big house. Me too, I want big house. My sister, the other day we were talking about it. I want big house, I want big kitchen, I want everything big, big, big. I don't want big car, because I'm happy with the car I have right now, but I want a good house. I want a good house. Do you guys understand? So it's not just about we should pray for good house, good this, good. Even people in America, even Oyinbo people know they have to pray. If you are black America, you are black Africa, you are black Oyinbo, you are white Oyinbo, you have to still pray. Everybody I've seen in this life, nobody can tell me nothing. Do you guys understand? Tell me nothing. We are all a sinner. Do you guys understand? We are all a sinner. So don't say, thank God, though. Me, I've never seen, no. I'm always minding my business, so should I start counting it for you? I know you guys are like, I'll tell you. Are you a witch? We are all a sinner. Make we not fool ourselves. Truth shall be told. We are told. Truth shall be told. We are all a sinner. Okay. So those of you that you maybe you don't take notes before for this, Hello, 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 hello. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. You're welcome. We are just talking about reality, children, how to protect our children from evil, things like that. Okay, what goes around comes around. You don't do bad to any other. Don't do bad to anybody if you know you want. If you know you have children. Okay, but if you know you don't have children, I'm not saying those one that don't have children they are entitled to do bad. No, it's just like it's okay because they are the only one that will suffer the consequences. If they don't have children, they are the only one that will suffer it. But if you have children, you suffer it, and your children will suffer it, and your children will suffer it. But for me, what I went through when I was a child, I know I went through some things, but there are some things that when I see other people going through it, I'm like, God, I thank God for me because that my one wasn't that bad. Even though I thought it was bad, it was, oh my goodness, why? When I hear other people's story, it wasn't that bad, to be honest with you guys. But if some people hear my story, they still cry for me, okay? They still cry for me. Just like our finger is not equal. Do you guys understand? Um, I don't know the video I post some years back about being a maid and things like that. And I got a lot of messages on my especially on my messenger. One of the one that got me the most was a lot got me, but that particular one, it really kind of touched me, and I'm like, okay, wow. This lady sent me a comment. She tell me a bit of her life story, so that makes me kind of not be upset anymore. This is when I'm talking. I don't know. When I'm talking, I said, okay, all these people, all the people that mistreat me, I don't blame them anymore. Before I used to say, how can you do this to a child? But I don't blame them anymore because you guys know the reason I didn't blame them. Because they are not my family and they are paying me. I know some of you like, so what? Even though they are paying you, they have no right to mistreat you, things like that. Yes, they have no right. They have no right, but they also have rights, okay? Because they are paying me, so they have rights, okay? But what I don't understand, this lady sent me a message, long one like that. I'm not gonna say everything. I'm just gonna pick some. Some of the things she said, she was living with her own auntie, her mommy's sister, and she maltreats her like that. She doesn't feed her. She'll lock her outside. She'll have to go and sell, and she doesn't finish selling. She'll not eat that day. That she went through a lot. Now she says she's in USA as well. She's in USA. I think she's one of my subscribers, obviously. Or maybe she just come across that particular video. Because that video went viral. And I got so many messages. So I'm like, wow, this is family member. So if family member treats you like that, we should not blame people that is not family member. And they are paying me, okay? I'm not free. I'm not living in their house for free. They are paying me, although I'm working there as well. But I don't understand. I won't go more all this madam. Do you guys, you understand? All this madam, they have to pay for it. They have to pay. They have to pay because I don't blame my parents. Okay, I know. Okay, before me, I'm kind of like that. Before I say something, I always defend. I always try to defend people that I can defend. Everyone is welcome, friend. I said these madams that always hire little children to work for them, they have to pay. They have to pay. They must pay. I don't blame my parents. There was once a time that I used to blame my parents. How dare they? I can send children like that. All the parents that send small children, because I'm not the only children that went to go and work at that young age. There are so many of us like that. And I'm like, all this family, they have to pay. But now I begin to say that this family, they don't have to pay nothing. They cannot pay. Because you know what? Because they know that there's somebody out there that is ready to take their young child to work for them. That's why they are sending this kid away. Imagine you are sending your child away and everybody saying, this child is too young. No, 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 no. I can't take this. I can't hire this child to work for me. No, please, you take this child, go and give her back to her parent. Let them send her to school or let them send her to go and learn something. I can't take her. She's too young to work for me. Nobody will be sending their children to go and work, because by the end of the day, they know that this child is so young. By the time I send this child to the city now, nobody will hire her to come and work. Do you guys understand? Parents will not be sending their children out to go and work. Do you guys understand? That is where our parents is safe in that side. Though. Do you guys understand? The other one, this madam that I said they must pay for it, is when I'm saying, when it comes to maid, when I'm talking to you guys don't go and say Jane, do. It's something that I know, something that I experience, something that I know. I'm talking from experience. Okay, sometimes when you are in a place that this madam will come, it's them that they open their mouths, their stinking mouths, and say, I don't want adults. In case if they give them, maybe there's, for example now, if there's age 14 and age 8, and they bring those two, maybe there's age 16 and age 20, and they bring those one out, they were like, madam, which one do you want? They were like, I want the 8-year old. I want the Omokekere ni mo fe. Or if they don't have children, they were like, I want little child. You don't have any children around. You don't have any children. You are children. You can open your mouth to say children. And this madam that has saying children, they have their own children. That even the maid that they want, their first child is older than that maid, and their own first child is going to school. Meanwhile, they want somebody that's younger than their first child to be working for them, to be come and see. Some of them be like, many times I've witnessed that madam will come. They want to come. They'll be like, I don't want adults. I want small child. I want a little girl. It's a little girl I want. I don't want somebody that will talk. They'll be looking at my eye. What are you saying that they will look at your eye? What are you saying? I want little. I want a little girl. It's a little girl I want. So that one is giving our parents more power that, there's assurance for us that when we send this 7-year old, when we send this 9-year old, when we send this 10-year old, obviously there'll be somebody to take her or him to work for them. Meanwhile, these parents don't know what their children is going through. Do they even care? All they want is money, 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 money. When you know you cannot look after these children, when you know that you are living in poverty. I don't care if my parents are watching this video tonight. I'll even be, if they watch this video today, will be even be my happy day ever. When you know that you are so poor, you don't have money to look after these children, why are you giving birth to them? You see my mistake. Don't buy your son, and you born these children and you want to suffer them. Because when I went home last year, I spoke to some people. That is all. It's just that I didn't put it on camera. There are some things that I do that I didn't put on camera. There are so many parents, so many families that I helped that I didn't put on camera. It's the one that mistakenly, coincidentally, I just put like, okay, my day I went to visit. That's, some people have pity. Some people have pity, and they help this family. And some people even come up this platform and start using me. Hey, you're using them to collect money. Collect which money? How about the one I did behind that I don't have to be showing it. I don't have to make a video. Or I give this one 5 naira. I give this one 20 naira. I give this one bag of rice. I give this one bag of beans. It's not necessarily. I'm not doing it to please anybody on my platform. I'm doing it for my own conscience. But some people don't understand. Some people are like, hey, I find out that why, because it's something I still need to dig in more, and I need to start that foundation as soon as possible. I went to some family and I asked this family that they are the master of sending children, young kids. I said, why do you take children, other people's kids as young as this kind of age, and send them to the city to go and work? They said, but now things is better, because I was told that now is they'll find you if your child is, you have young, at least your child have to be at least maybe by age 18. They are saying 18, but I know by 18 or 16 they can go to the city. But when they are younger than, maybe when they are younger than age 14 or no, age 14 or 16, is a fine. The government will fine them because that is a child, kind of, I don't want to mess up that word. So, but when I make that interview with these people that this is what they do, I'm like, why? They're like, the problem is some family, it's not like they want to do that, but some family, they need money, and the only way they can make the money is to send their child to the city to work and send the money so that they can feed. When I hear that, my my head was like, oh. So you born this child to come and be born your responsibility. I thought, guys, please help me, enlighten me, educate me. I thought we give birth to a child, we give birth to children so that we look after those children, and when they grow up, when we are old, our old age, the children that we give birth to, that we spend all our time, all our life to look after, they will look after us as well in our old age. Is that not how it's meant to be? Abi, somebody, can you tell me? Or do we just give birth? Like, I give birth to this child. Oh, by age of 8, age of 9, you have to go and start making money and be bringing money home for me and my husband and the rest of your other siblings to start feeding us. Is that how it's meant to be? Because I don't understand. They say that is why they always send them. But some people are still doing it all, like, but it's now a law that when they find you, you are going to go to prison. But some people still do it. So that is one thing I don't understand. Why do you want your child to suffer? Because don't they, don't they know? Don't they know? This is a question I still have not been able to sit down and ask my dad. I'm still gonna ask him that, like, do they even know what I was going through when I was a child? Do they even know? Do you guys know? Do you have any idea? I'm gonna sit my dad down and my mom. Like, when I was child, when I was 9, that you guys sent me to the city to go and live with other family, somebody that you guys don't know, you don't even know where I was, you don't know I was. Do you guys know what I was going through then? Do you know whether they feed me? Do you know what I was going through then when you guys are home sleeping? Do you guys know what I was going through? Because there are some things that is happening to me that sometimes there's something I don't remember, but when I see similar thing, I just remember. Like that video that I saw on Facebook, that they were showing this small boys, they were showing their back, how their own parents mistreat them. I just flash back and I remember that boy that the madam used iron to burn his back. I just remember it as if it was yesterday. I could remember everything. I remember the pain that boy was in. I so remember, and I'm like, so there's something that happened that happened to me a long time that I don't remember anymore. I don't remember. I've forgotten it. That's my past. Past, bye bygone. But sometimes past cannot be bye bygone. There's some things that happen to you in your life that you just flash back, like, oh, why is it keep coming back? Why? I don't know what happened few months ago, and I don't know what happened. And I remember I've shared that in my one of the madam that mistreats me, that she gave me spoiled food that I ate, and the food really irritates me, and I feel like I want to. And she warned me, Alaja, she live in Ojota. She warned me. She said if you throw up, you're gonna eat it. And I couldn't help it. I threw up, and she make me eat it. So the other day something happened and I see from it, and I just flash back. There are some things that just happen that you cannot just, you're like, oh my god, I wish I don't have to remember this. But you can't help it. You guys understand? You cannot help it. It's not my fault. Is it my fault? There are something that happened to me like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago that I cannot remember. In fact, some things happened last month, even last year, that my daughter was telling, Mommy, do you remember this? I say I cannot remember. I try and try and try to remember. I could not remember. But guess what? Something that happened to me many years when I was a child. I could remember everything. I'm like, why? Why? Why am I remembering all these things that I don't want to remember? And remember, something happened last week. I cannot even remember. And something that happened when I was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, age 9, even when I was 5, something that happened. I was sharing one story here earlier. I don't know how many of you that was still with me or you missed that story. When I was living with my grandma. When I was living with my grandma. I was around age 7. And I can still remember it as if it happened yesterday. You guys understand? Those of you that you don't watch the story, like a boy, a 3-year-old boy that they were chasing me. They said they were going to sleep with me. You know, you can go and rewatch it. You will see the part. I don't want to be repeating myself. Why do I remember that? Hmm? the, the then I've even forgotten that I forgot it. The reason I even remember, I remember the story of Baba Ijesha. You guys remember? I don't know how many of you watched what happened last year about Baba Ijesha, that they say he abused this child, this girl, blah blah blah. Then I just remember that, okay, I was like, a lot of people came out. They were saying, oh, me too, I was a sexual I was abused when I was a child. And I was like, I've never been abused when I was a child. I was never, with everything I go through, I've never abused. You know, if I was, I would have come out to, that should have been one of my story that I would share. But I was not. But I just remember that oh, I didn't go through that, but I remember when I was a child, this incident happened to me when I was living with my grandma. I remember that. Why did it come back? Why did I remember it? Even though nothing happened, but I still remember. Hmm. Mm-hmm. So now look at me now. I'm sitting here. I'm talking about this boy. We are not related. I don't know him. When I went to work when I went to work in that place, Echo, the place is called Echo. That is when I met this boy that we're working, because they live the middle floor. We live up. That is how I know him. And I'm sitting here, and at the age of 9, I remember everything that happened to this boy. That woman that did it, if that woman's still alive, she probably might not remember that she did that. Do you guys understand? She probably might not remember. Even to be honest with you guys, maybe even this boy that they did it to, he might not even remember that, oh, I live with one madam, he used iron to burn me. He might not remember. Or maybe it will be one of the things that he too might be dealing with right now. That he remember all the suffering when he was a young boy. Or he might not remember. The woman that did it might not even remember. If she's still alive, she might not even remember. She might not remember that she did it. But I remember. Why? Because she did it when she was a grown woman. So she might just do it out of, maybe the clothes was very expensive and she just have to do that. But if the clothes is expensive, take it from his salary. Simple as that. I remember there was one madam I live with, and then I break one of the glass cup. You know those glass cup? Oh, I have one glass cup here. Let me use this to show you guys. You know, it's a glass cup then that have like gold. I don't know how many of you have seen that kind of glass cup before. A glass cup that have gold around it like this. So she said it's very, very expensive. I break it, and she said she's going to take the money from my salary. And I'm like, no wahala. The salary with me, I know they get before. Just gonna take it from. Okay, it's not like she used it to tear me. And I remember I break another one, and she's no, I didn't break the another one. It's about to break, and she promised me. She said, if you break it, I'm going to use it to give you mark on your body. Do you guys understand? But she didn't do that, because me, I'm not coming here to sit down and be lying things that happen and things that does not happen. She said she's gonna use it to tear my body, but she didn't. And I've never break any glass with anybody, madam, that they will use it to tear my body. They rather say I will take the money from your salary. Okay, but I don't know whether they take it because I'm not the one taking the salary. I don't know who's taking, whether it's my dad or my uncle. All I know, the money never got to my mother. It never got to my mom. Okay, the money never got to my mom. But look at me today. No condition is permanent, right? As they say. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, guys. How many of you have come from a family that they don't see you as somebody that becoming anything in life? And now, today, you are the breadwinner in the family. And when you remember things like that, it hurts. And you're like, it's one of those things, Jared. Let me forget about it. Do you guys understand? That is how my situation, my own situation was. Because I should have been sent to school. I know when I said that, some people are like, oh, Jeanette, what do you want to do with school? Forget, Jerry, look at what God said. But sometimes we need to talk about it to learn from it. Okay? There's so many things to learn from my story. I didn't go to school. I want to go to school. I want to. There are so many things that I should have achieved. Like, let's say I was educated. There's so many things that I know that where I am today, I would have passed where I am today. But I couldn't because of my lack of education. Do you guys understand? But they believe that I'm a girl. What does girl know? One day she's going to grow and marry and live. So I'm not important. Do you guys understand? But that have to stop. Which is stopping already. Because when I went home, I don't know how many of you watched that video, but so many kids have been going to school now. Some parents that they cannot even afford university level, even secondary school level, they make them go to and finish their primary, which is still okay. That's what me I even say. Me I say, I'm not trying to be greedy. I said, like, I told my dad already. Last time we were able to talk, that was how many years ago? Last time we were able to talk, that was 11 years ago. I was able to sit my dad down and I talked to my dad. And I'm like, in my next life, I still want him to be my dad. I still want my mom to be my mom. But one thing I want them to do for me, they should send me to school. And I'm not saying, oh, send me to secondary school, send me to university. Just send me to let me finish my primary. Let me finish year 6. You don't have to send me to year 7. Don't worry. Just from year 1 to year 6. You don't try. Do that one. Do you guys understand? So these days, parents that they are still poor, they are managing to feed, they struggle to make sure that they send their kids to school to year 6. Those ones that they can still manage, they send the kids to secondary school, or maybe in middle of secondary school, this child can drop out and then go and learn how to sew or how to do hair or different handwork. You guys understand? So that is not bad. But the bad thing is that the child will not even go ra 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 ra, will not know A for apple, B for ball. Yeah, that will no good. You know good at all, because we know now, we know that education is everything. And now these days they are also saying education is not everything, because a lot of people that are educated, like few of my cousins now, I'm talking from experience, few of my cousins now that they are well educated, they went to university, they even do their masters, they don't have job, they are jobless, no job for them. They will even say, what's the point of going to school, spending all this money, and there's no job? They are jobless. No job, my people. Do you guys understand? So this day they are saying education is not everything, and especially now the way the social media is now, that before you can make money, before you have to work, you have to go and work for people. You can have to do, these days you can just make your money online. You don't have to be educated before you make money online. You don't have to be educated. Go and open TikTok, be dancing. If not dance, you sabi dance, go and dance. You see, you start making money. Open Facebook. If not chop, you sabi chop. Mukbang. Be cooking big fish. Be eating big fufu. big apple. Be eating. You make money. Be dancing, be eating. You make your money. Open YouTube. These days I feel like YouTube is hard. the other platform that is easy to make money than YouTube. YouTube these days is hard. Before you can get monetized, it's hard. Okay, but TikTok, open TikTok, just do some random things. Okay, random thing, and if you go pim, you know, and you make your money. But YouTube, this day the way YouTube is, you have to get for on 1,000 subscriber. But YouTube is be hard. The other platform that is easier like that to make your money quick. But also, to be honest with you guys, YouTube now, the way they make YouTube now, in case you're a content creator, and my sister here, my wife, the way they make YouTube now, they make YouTube easier now these days in 2020. I think from 2020 now, they make YouTube easier compared to when I start YouTube channel. It was very challenging. I always come here, I always share with you guys the challenge I went through with my platform here. If you guys see me now, I have 100,000 plus followers. But any one subscriber I get, I cherish it like gold. Do you guys understand? Because it wasn't easy to get this many subscriber. And even it will now come to a point that when I was getting the subscriber, some people even come after me that what did I do? What did I do to deserve this kind of love? What did I do? Some people say, oh, you are doing fraud, subscriber. You are frauding money. Is it fraud? If it's fraud, you think it's that easy to go and do fraud? Why don't you open YouTube and do the same fraud I did to get this subscriber? Some people, people just come after you. And now, anyway, the way they make it easy now, that is not difficult like my own time. When you open YouTube today, YouTube Shorts, just be uploading video before you know, because there's, you know what, I tried and it worked, and I want to share with you guys. I'll share it with you guys. You guys are you are on my live, but I'm also gonna do a separate video and post it for those people that want to becoming a content creator. Okay, so I opened two different channels the same day. So one of the channel, okay, I didn't share it on my platform here because I know if I share those channel on my platform here, I know people will be happy to follow Janet. Oh, DJ another. I wanted to do it natural, like the same way I did this Janet Ubeji channel that I struggle to get my subscriber, I struggle to get my followers. I don't know anybody that share my video that because I watch this person, I'm starting my own, you have so many subscribers, can you share? Nah, that nobody I don't know now that I have so many followers. I don't know, maybe my audience, some of them share my video, but what I'm saying is I don't know anybody when I first start my YouTube channel that this person have 10,000 subscribers, this person have 5,000, this person have 100. Oh, please, can you share my video? I'm young on platform. No, I did it from 0 subscriber to where I am now. Pim. So now I opened 2 YouTube channel the same day. Okay, are you guys listening? 2 YouTube channel the same day, and one of the channel I was uploading, I will make time that should have used to be uploading to this platform that will give me money, to my Discover Me, to family channel, that 3 channel I have that's been monetized. When I put video there, I make my coin. I should have used that strength to make the video to this platform that can give me money, right? Because I always complain I need money, right, guys? Those of you that me, your Janet complains she need money. Okay, cool. Get it, you don't get it, forget it. Okay, so now let's back to our topic. So as I was saying, I opened 2 YouTube channel the same day and I create time to make video, like 10-minute video, 6-minute video, to do editing, to post. And luckily, to post, to do editing, to create the time, do the video, to do editing, video that take me, video that will just gonna last less than 10 minutes. It can take me like 30 minutes or 45 minutes for editing. I'll post on that channel. Okay, the other channel, I'll just go on YouTube Shorts and just post 15-second video. 15 second, 15 second. The one that I use all my time to post, I'll get maybe like 25 view, uh 25 view, 35 view, 40. The highest view I have, I think, is 35. And the other channel, okay, and I get maybe like 20 subscriber. Yeah, I have 29, but the remaining 9, I'll say, is from me and people that I just share it to. Okay, okay. So I have 29 subscriber. Okay. So the other one that I'm using, YouTube Shorts, I'm posting 15 seconds. I don't have to do editing. I don't have to. Maybe if I'm doing video to my main channel, maybe I'm cutting vegetable, I just some clip, 15 seconds or 60 seconds, just post. I'll get 200 view, 3,000 view, 1,500, 3,000 something. In fact, the highest view that I have, sorry, I'm picking my nose. The highest view that I have on this channel I'm talking about now, that I just post with YouTube Short, it was 10,000 view. Yes, 10,000. And I'm getting subscriber. I opened this two channel the same day. The second one has 29. This one have 144 subscriber. Do you guys understand? So these days, if you know you really mean it, you want to get your subscriber quick, you want to get your viewer time, watch hour quick, just be posting on your YouTube Shorts. And then because I was into something, and I need to open a Google account, another Google account, okay? No, not Google, like Gmail account. And I use it to open. So when I have, obviously, I have Google account. So automatically I have YouTube. And you guys, you know me, I like posting. So that new YouTube channel, I just put some random name, and that YouTube channel was just there. And I was posting. I don't know what came over me. I'm like, this channel is just here. Let me post something, Gary. And nobody subscribe. I didn't use my other account to subscribe. No, I was just putting YouTube shorts. I was just posting this thing, like, just random things, from 0 to 3 subscribe. 3 subscriber. So there's no way you get there if, oh, so you make it. So if you are not a TikTok person, because a lot of people that I know, they're like, I'm not on TikTok, oh. I'm not on Facebook, oh. YouTube is my thing, oh. YouTube is my thing. If you want to, there's nothing bad. You can be YouTuber. I'm just talking, like, you want quick. Like me now, I'm supposed to be I should have been monetized on my Facebook, but I'm not a Facebook person. I'm so boring on Facebook. I don't know. It's a friend of mine that contacted me, that, Janet, why is your Facebook page like that? Come on, be doing something. And you say you can be making money. I'm making so money on Facebook every week or every month, whatever. I'm like, okay, let me just, because I was into Facebook even before YouTube, but I'm like, YouTube is my target, and I'm happy YouTube did not disappoint me, even though along the line it was very challenging, but I'm happy it didn't disappoint me. Okay, so when I started posting on my Facebook page, uh I was the highest view that I have on my reel is 5,000 something. So normally I have 5,000, I have 3,000, I have 4,000, I have 1,000, I have 900, 1,100, 300, 200. So those kind of view I was getting on my Facebook, okay? Facebook page, which is Janet Ubeji. But if you are, especially when you are somebody that you are on Facebook, you have so many followers on Facebook, just open Facebook page and send your link to your Facebook followers with your normal account. Tell them to follow you, because you need 10,000 likes, I believe. and you need something kind of view before you can be monetized, so you get there quick. If you're a Facebook person, you have so many followers, okay, or you are in a group on Facebook, that will also help you. Me, I'm not on anybody group. Oh. I'm so boring, and I just do my things and just post my thing there, and people go and watch. I don't know these people that they are watching. Sometimes when they like it, I see their profile. I see that most of them, they are even Wimbos. You know what I mean? But TikTok, I have TikTok as well. I post on TikTok, and TikTok can give me 700, 700, 500, 600, 200, 100. Yeah, those kind of view. I don't know much about Instagram. Maybe you can make money on Instagram, but those are the things. But yeah, but if YouTube is your thing and you are looking for subscriber, yeah, just be posting on the YouTube Shorts. YouTube Short, you get view quick, because now they make it easier. They said for you to be monetized now, your YouTube Shorts can also help you. You know, you always make sure that you're posting video as well, because with my this channel that I'm telling you guys that I'm posting with YouTube Short, I also post video. When I post my video, the highest view I have on normal video that I edit, that I post, is 200. The rest are 26, 45 view, something view. But the YouTube Short, the video I was posting, even I post one video tonight. I put like 3 video, and when I was checked, less than 1 minute, that video have 500 view. Yes, 500 view, and I gained 3 subscriber. The other one have was it not how many view? Was it not about 600? So it goes like that, and you get subscriber. But when you get subscriber, when they send you comment, make sure that you reply your comments. You try to be engaged with them. Don't do shakara like Janet to Beji. Like, you try to be engaged with them, and but don't go there and be doing sub, because some people, they'll subscribe to you. Don't do sub, just be posting. When they like you, they will stay. Okay, don't say because these people subscribe to me, I'll go and check them and subscribe again. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just leave it like that. Unless, but with your, if you are posting on the real YouTube channel, on the real channel, when you see your fellow, you can say, oh, I just support you. You can, that's fine, you can do that. But when you're posting on your, just focus on what you're posting. Let people just be, because you need to find your own audience. That's very important. If you are doing sub, like sub people, don't do sub, okay? Get your audience yourself. Just be posting. And the only way you can get your audience fast is when you post on YouTube Shorts. Okay, posting on YouTube Shorts. Also make video, edit, post as well. Be engaged with, be consistent. Consistent is the key. And now what they say that you can also use your YouTube Shorts to get monetized, but you have to make sure that your YouTube Shorts have 1 million, no, 10 million view. When you have 10 million view and you have your 1,000 subscriber, and your view from your YouTube Shorts is 10 million, automatically you'll be monetized. Okay, but with you view on the real YouTube, like you make video, you edit, you post, like for you need 4,000 watch, and you need your 1,000, of course. So that is help. So you can be doing that, and you can be posting on your YouTube Short. You are killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So that is that. Oh my god, me that I say I will not stay long. This is the longest I've ever stayed on live video. Anyway, guys, let me leave you guys. I need to go to bed now. Thank God the kids are on holiday. No school tomorrow. No school run. No school run, guys. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Let me leave you guys to go to bed. I love you guys. Those of you that are watching me from America, I know this will be your evening now. Maybe you'll be having your dinner. Or maybe you finish your dinner, babe. Because the time here is 2 o'clock. What time will I wake up tomorrow? Thank God I don't have any plan tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all and stay blessed. And have a lovely Valentine's Day with your loved one. Um, Sister Elizabeth saying thank you and good night, guys. Good night. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. Thank you for your support and your love. Good night. Good night, everybody. People that go and rewatch this video, I feel sorry for them. Oh. But they always go and rewatch. I don't know. I don't know what they are seeing in my live video. The last time we were 100 people online. When I checked 2 days ago, I have 700 people already that went to go and rewatch. So anyway, thank you guys. Let's leave for the sake of the people that go and rewatch this video. Thank you guys. I love you all. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye. Bye.